So I've received a lot of requests for a little more detailed explanation on the Karate 108 symbol that I put together and the specific relationships and connections between the kata that I practice. So the first kata that I start with is seisan. Seisan is essentially sanchin done in the four directions. We'll talk about that more another time. One kata that's very closely related to it is sansheiryu. It's very closely related to seisan, not only because of its relationship in the opening sequence being like sanchin, but they also share the inbusen that looks just like that. And of course, the principles shown in sansheiryu are just expansions of principles, or one group of principles shown in seisan, which of course again comes from sanchin. Their closest relative is either Peichurin or Suparenpue. This relationship and this relationship are both held by the sanchin opening, the sharing of the inbusen, which Peichurin or Suparenpue adds the angles towards, but also minimizing and controlling the principles shown through seisan, which again is from sanchin. The closest relative of sansheiryu, as we move down, is niseishi. We've actually made an entire video about this, so you can go watch that for that detail. The closest relative on the other side of seisan is useishi. We've also made an entire video about that one. Then the last kata down here that connects these two is seppai. The relationship between the three of these on the lower end is just like the relationship on the top end in that they all share an inbusen, except these three look like this. And in the same way that niseishi adds to the principle shown in sansheiryu by, instead of moving straight forward, is pulling and then moving forward, seppai adds the pulling with rotation, an indirect advancement, which is also related to the rotation that's shown through useishi, whereas seppai shows sinking in order to lift the opponent, useishi shows sinking into the opponent. So the secondary relationships that we have between them are for these three here, seisan, sansheiryu, and seppai, all named for hands, 36 hands, 18 hands, and then the other three are named 54, 100 continuous, and then 24 steps. And of course, they all share principles that are taught through the fundamental kata in the beginning, which I use the Mitsutomoe to represent because I personally practice three: Sanchin, Papurin, and Rokishu. So these three, of course, relate to all 6 of the others. Obviously, that's because of the body mechanics, power generation methods, and lots of other things that they build your method of movement that is expressed in all of these different ways through your other kata. This secondary series of circles I personally use to represent the 6 kakie exercises that I use as a combative platform for applications of kata once you've learned how to move your body. We've also made videos on that. Then of course, all of this connects to make one full system. And of course, this same symbol can be used to represent whatever your fundamental kata are and all of your other kata that relate to it. Let me know if you have any other questions. Thanks for watching. See you next time.